What's up, guys? It's Mark Parson, Cornerback Pro, former NFL football player, Houston, Texas, New Orleans Saint. All right, this is a quick video. We got Alabama spring practice of 2016 with the DBs. Why not show you D1A guys? A lot of guys talking about they want to go to Alabama. So I decided to basically use my attention to detail and act as if I'm a scout watching. And these guys are supposed to be the cream of the crop, the elite. So if you want to play for the top teams, I want to show you what they look like first of all, and then just critique as a scout standpoint. It's all constructive and to help you guys and everybody who watches get better. Which brings me to my quick point. Seems like we got an influx of people who, find a video and expect just to see a highlight. Man, that's not what we do here, man. It's an educational channel. So if you don't play football or you don't have dreams of playing, this ain't the channel for you. All right. So yeah, most of my students already know what's up. We know how we do things. All right. So pay close attention. This is just a practice. You got a little walkthrough, got a little individual period. That's how college sports are. You got the different periods, and then it's very sharp. All right, so let's watch the first one. Some drills. So we got individual drills with DBs. Be careful. All right, so I want you to see this clip right here. Attention to detail, man. So make sure you're getting your good stance. Don't be tight with your arms. So he's not too stiff, like his arms are moving. But remember, it's about a smooth. Everything needs to be smooth. So it's not about how fast you backpedal. It's about staying low, moving your arms, because that's going to help you break if you have to, if you need to break and cycle your arms. When your arms move fast, your feet going to follow too. All right. And then we talked about tucking the chin, but he's going to actually open up. All right. Now, again, these guys look like they're just warming up, doing a little individual, so not going too hard. But understand, scouts are always watching. So what you need to make sure you do is stay low in the transition. See that? So make sure you stay low in your transition, because here's the thing. Even though we're just warming up, all right, even though we're just warming up, everything becomes second nature. So the more reps you get doing perfectly, the better you're going to get in the game. It's just going to come naturally. So you want to make sure you stay. He needs to even get lower in his transition. Make sure he bursts out. And make sure that break. This is very important, guys. This is extremely important. Always, even when you're jiving, even when you're just chilling, try not to take as many steps together and make sure it's like pop, pop, like the ground is hot. So even if you're not going full speed, you can always get out of your break full. You can always get out of that break. It has to be a natural thing. You got to make it. You got to make it always. I talked to you about Ocho Cinco and how he is, right? My buddy TJ Wright played with Ocho in Cincinnati. The thing about Ocho is he always was like that. He'll be in the mall and he's getting out of a break. And that's why he's probably one of the best people to ever watch getting out of a break, because that's just who he is. So you got to make that who you are, right? Even when you're chilling, even when you're at the mall with your girlfriend walking and you pass a little mall stand. All right. All right. So we just hanging out. I just want you to see. Okay. Good drill for a couple things. Obviously, stay in front of a guy. Cover two flat, because you're going to need to shuffle. Shuffling is always good. Now, I'm going to show you it before I critique it. So watch it. Nice little shuffle drill. This is actually one of the shuffle drills. It's a little bit different. I'm going to show you in a second. Actually on another video, but I just want to show this. This is a Alabama practice. Little individual warm-up probably before they really start going hard. All right. So with that being said, what do you think as a coach? I'm telling you, my attention to detail is kind of crazy. I know you probably like, yo, Coach Mark, what you mean? What did they do? Did they do anything wrong? All right. Now, here's the issue. Let's go right back to it. All right. In this drill, anytime we shuffle, what do you think I'm going to say? anytime we shuffle, we never, and you would think, I mean, because I learned this from Calvin Duncan when I was in the 6th grade. It's about my shuffle because I played point guard, and my defense was really, when I played basketball, it was really good staying in front of guys. That was like my thing, playing D. And it translated over into playing corner. You never, when you shuffle, number one, you got to get out of the habit of clicking your heels. Look how, you see how close his heels are getting to each other? So, like, you never, because here's the thing. I wish I could show you right now. I'm going to have to show you in another video, but, like, imagine somebody's coming for the crossover, and you move, and then he comes back and cross over, and guess what? Your feet are together because you was like, oh, shoot. It's like, oh, and he got you. See, the whole point of shuffling is the ability to move one way and then recover because he goes back the other way. That's why, that's the first thing I'm seeing. You see, look, let's look at the guys. I want you to see. Let's see who's the best one. And I don't know if the coach was showing him that. I'm not sure, but he didn't correct it when they was doing it. And this is the type of stuff I would have corrected. All right. It's very important that you don't click your heels. Your heels should never come close to each other. They can't come that close to each other. So it's more choppy steps in that shuffle. That's why we did this certain. Oh, you see, he's hopping. Look at that. He's basically hopping. And we talked about, look at my one-on-one clips. Look at my one-on-one clips when the guys hop and press. Or it doesn't matter in cover 2 flat when you just you're trying to get the reroute. You can't hop in football, bruh. You will get juked out of your shoes at the line. So when we practice, we have to, if anything, you're going to have to really, it's almost like it's a short, choppy shuffle. It's almost like buzzing your feet and then going from side to side. So we'll have to get into that in another video so I can show you. But number one thing, don't let these heels click when you're shuffling. So when we doing the X drill in that running program that I'm sending you guys, the X drill where you shuffle the end zone, this is for the guys who have already purchased it. You got to make sure in that shuffle that that you are staying low. That's why y'all need to train with me so I can show you exactly how to do it. So if you're in the Virginia area, Richmond, Virginia, you need to hit me up at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. But that shuffle has to stay low. You got to be low, and your heels cannot touch each other, okay? So that's just something for guys who purchased the program already. But, yeah, that's number one. Now, understand this. You see how we're doing the pop? Okay, yeah, the guy in front of you so you can pop a guy. Definitely in cover 2 flat. But I will say this. Be mindful and be careful with shooting both hands. In press man. Okay? You don't want to really get in the habit of shooting both at the same time. That's how your hips get locked, and then you got to open the gate. Okay? So if anything, you can shoot 1-2. It's like a 1-2 punch. 1-2. 1-2. It's alternating strikes. All right, so they're doing a little nice back pedal. Staying low. Catch every ball. I want you to get up and high point that thing, man. You got to catch every ball. Even when you just warming up. These guys are just warming up. Nice and nice. I can tell he probably a starter. I don't know any of these guys. Nice little opening up. Stand low. Make sure you guys, I understand, I'm looking as a scout, and I don't know anybody, right? So what do you think I'm going to rely on? All right, obviously, he passed the look test. So 21 looks like he looked like he passed the look test. You know? Make sure his gear is nice. Now, we'll show you this also. So remember what I talked about earlier? It was supposed to be a quick video, but you know how I get that. All right. So pass the look test. Make sure you've been training all winter. It's spring, man. Y'all better be in the weight room right now pumping iron. You got to. It's imperative that you do that so you can look good on the field. I'm just talking about just looks, passing the look test. Make sure your gear is right. Don't let the coach give you some crusty looking practice gear. You know, make sure your gear is nice. Okay, I remember Deion Sanders used to tell us, it was very important for him to look good because that builds a little sense of confidence. Now watch 6. All right, we're just doing a walkthrough right now, okay? So walkthroughs, you're gonna do a lot of walkthroughs if you go to the next level, okay? That means you're not going full speed, and it's really for learning, okay? Here's the thing. Even in a walkthrough, you gotta practice your technique and every break that you do. So I'm not saying sprint. I'm not saying do anything fast. But when you come out of your breaks, you should be popping it still. You should pop. Because it's habit. And a break, if you can break really well, if you have good feet, it makes you appear like you're faster. It's like a game of angles. You can get out of a break. But if you get into the bad habit of rounding off breaks and stuff like that, which can happen through repetition negatively, right? So even in your walkthroughs and your practice, you got to look sharp, because guess what? I just got looking. You're like, well, what you mean? See, in high school, most of y'all don't film practice. When you get into the next level, they'll film practice, right? Now in the NFL, you got about 5, 6 scouts on the sideline with pen and pad with the film. They film each period. They film everything. And they're trying to figure out how they can get rid of you and get somebody cheaper in there that's better. I'm telling you, they're trying to cut you every day in the NFL. They're trying to figure out who I can get in there better. So you better be sharp. Well, why not get that habit right now in high school, guys? Why not get that habit in college? Because anybody in the NFL will tell you, yo, you be going tomorrow. Quit. So just make sure you work on your breaks. I got a couple of videos where I talk about how to work on. You got different breaks. You got a little bicycle break or the running man break. You got the T-stop. You know, you got a V-step, which is like in between the T. But you need to make sure you're not stepping in that bucket. Make sure when you break, your foot needs to hit the ground like pop pop. Get out of there. Get into that habit. Even on walkthroughs. But I did want to show you guys, you know, a little practice. Let's watch it. Good hands. Always get used to striking. And I want to finish off with my man Nick Saban. So I want y'all to see. I mean, he's a big time dude in college sports. Big time dude in college sports, guys. You know? So your goal, I'm talking to a lot of athletes recently, and I'm like, hey, so what's your goal, man? What is your goal? They be like, man, I want to go to Alabama. What's your top school? Like, if anything is possible, right? Which I believe. What's your top school? Alabama. Well, look, I wanted you to see what these D1A athletes look like, but at the same time, they can work on a lot of stuff in this video too. So you need to be doing it too. Do it right now. Think about it. You have 365 days. Imagine if you got better every day. You may be undersized, you may be slow, you may not know anything. But if you work every single day, shoot, I got enough videos on here. If you watch a video every day and then you practice what I teach you, well, how much better will you be in 1 year? Okay? So make sure you guys are stretching. The yoga video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post a video talking about the yoga video. You need to be doing that once a week, bare minimum. The footwork drills. Look, man, you could go on Instagram and find, like, what's his name? The Foot Doctor. All those drills on there, man. Louis Badillo Jr. Look up Louis Badillo Jr. Got some great footwork drills. Work on the breaks that I told you to get out. Make sure you're in the weight room lifting hard Olympic style weight lifts, improving at least 4 times a week. You know, I got the weightlifting so I can show you some set reps. I got guys who show you how to hang clean and power clean, but you got to do this stuff, man. You guys got to do this stuff. I told you to run track. Make sure you're on the track. I got the running program to complement whatever you're doing, right? So, oh, I'm going to post a video with Billy this week, Billy McMullen, about some catching drills. He taught me some crazy stuff. My hands got better. My hands got better just from doing the drills he taught me. So, man, we got a lot coming for you. Make sure you email me, cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Get the running program and everything else with it. The grading scale will change your life, too, because you need to see where you are and what you need to do. All right. Look out for the next video, guys. Peace.